Hey guys! This video can help you to reduce lag when sculpting in Blender and speed up your workflow. So watch till the end and give me a like. As you can see, this is a high poly character and I just sculpted the primary shapes and forms, and the last voxel size in remesh that I worked with it was 0.01. But guys, the more you decrease the voxel size from this number, the more you notice lag in Blender when sculpting. So what do we do? For the most part, after I sculpt the primary shapes like this, I retopologize my character and convert it to a low poly model just like this, and then I project all of the details I sculpted from the high poly character to a low poly. And then I can continue sculpting the secondary and tertiary details without lagging. So let me show you exactly what I mean. First of all, you should retopologize your character like this. Actually, I used automatic retopology for this video, but if you want to use your character for a game industry or movie, you should retopologize yourself. So as you see, this character is a low poly version of the previous one, and it has around 27,700 faces, and this is a high poly version of my character. So after you created this low poly version of your character, select it in object mode and go to modifiers and add a multi-resolution modifier and subdivide it around 3 or 4 times, and then add a shrink wrap modifier and then choose the high poly version of your character as your target. And then in wrap method, choose project because you want to project the details completely from your high poly version to low poly one. Be careful guys, you should choose both negative and positive. So now as a result, you can see that you just projected all of the details from the high poly version to your low poly version character. And as you see, everything is alright and smooth. Then you should apply shrink wrap modifier. So now you can go to sculpt mode and continue sculpting your character. As you see, when you go to edit mode, it's a totally low poly version, but when you go to your sculpt mode, because you added the multi-resolution modifier to it and you subdivide it about 4 times, you now have a character that you can sculpt your secondary and tertiary details. And as you see, you can go to a lower subdivision like 1, 2, 3 or 4, or even you can subdivide it more and you can sculpt it in any subdivision you want. And with this method guys, you can reduce lagging in Blender as far as you can and work with a high poly character easily. And when you finished your work, you can bake it from your multi-resolution modifier, any detail you sculpted. But guys, don't worry about it, I'll make videos about baking, UV texturing in the near future. So now whenever you want, you can go to lower subdivisions for sculpting the primary shapes again, and also you can increase the subdivision when you want to sculpt the details. So let me show you this example right now. As you see, I just select smooth brush and smooth the whole character, but sometimes after adding a multi-resolution modifier and projecting your details from the high poly character to your low poly one, you can see few problems like this in some areas that actually you can fix them so easily. You just need to use your smooth brush and inflate brush, and then you can see I fixed it so easily. So just don't worry about these problems. You can actually solve all of them. Actually, many of you guys told me that you use decimate modifier to reduce lag in Blender. Yes, it's a cool method to do that. You can use decimate modifier. I explained my top 10 modifiers in Blender that you need to know how to use them and when to use them in Blender for character modeling. I put the video up here, make sure to watch it. Yes, sometimes we can use decimate modifier to reduce lag in Blender, but for the most part I use this method because actually this method can help you to sculpt with a high poly character and sculpt any details you want, and then you can bake it so easily. So as you see, I'm just using any brushes I want, like inflate brush, sculpt brush, or draw sharp brush to sculpt these lips, and actually I'm going up and down in the subdivision levels whenever I want, and it feels so good to sculpt. Actually, if you want to watch the full process of sculpting this female body and face, make sure to watch this video. I put the video up here. As you see, I'm sculpting the details on the lips. And then I start sculpting the details on the eyes, and also you can start sculpting the pores and the wrinkles by going upper in the subdivision levels and then bake all of them. So I think that's enough. I just wanted to show you the example to sculpt the details, but I'll make more videos about them. Don't worry. So as you see, this was our high poly version of my character, and after we used multi-resolution modifier, we could get these details on our low poly version character, and we could actually reduce lagging in Blender just by using the multi-resolution modifier and the shrink wrap modifier. So guys, I hope you like this tutorial. Just let me know your opinions about my next videos in the comments below, and thanks for watching. See you soon.